Hey everybody, Hitman Tommy here from Rivercityretro or Two Crew Dudes podcast. Tonight I'm going to show you my latest pickups. I recently bought a box of games off a guy from Kijiji, and I'm going to go through the contents tonight. As you probably saw, to start things off, guy was a big World of Warcraft fan. It was pretty much this and all the expansions. I used to play World of Warcraft, but it's not really my thing. I don't play a lot of PC games, but for the price I paid, I figured I could either sell them off or get back into it, much to my wife's chagrin. But anyway, so there's the original game, Burning Crusade expansion pack, Cataclysm, another expansion pack, a game card had a bunch of other stuff stuffed in it, like a Windows Vista disk and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, either way, doesn't matter. Wrath of the Lich King, and Mist of Pandora. I got looking through these the other day, and part of me was like, "Oh, I should just keep these and start playing them all." But I have absolutely no time to try to start getting back into World of Warcraft. But anyways, carrying on. A few other things in here. I got an instruction booklet for Iron and Blood on PS1. No game though. Three memory cards, a couple Sony cards, so that was nice, and some sort of third-party multi-cart. I got the case for Samurai Legend Musashi. Unfortunately, no disc inside, and that's kind of one of the first things I looked at when I bought this box, and I thought, oh great, here we go. Some Microsoft computer stuff. I don't even know what that is. And some loose games. Got Splinter Cell, Game Shark disc. Catwoman on PS2. Colony Wars Red Sun. Guitar Hero 2 for PS2. And this one, what was kind of nice pickup at Digimon, Digimon World, I guess is what it's called. No case on that one, but a little harder to find, so that was kind of nice to find in the box. As well as a Bob Marley CD. Super excited about that, because that was when I looked at the box. I'm like, oh, I really want this for the Bob Marley CD. Couple odds and ends, some paper. There's some other things in there. Got the guy's PS1. It's pretty beat up. No hookups or anything like that. No game inside. I pretty much am going to throw that in the garbage. It's kind of gross. As far as the other games, I already gave Tyson. There's a greatest hits copy of Legend of Dragoon on PS1 in here. Also probably going to end up giving him this, Star Ocean Till the End of Time. I already had this. I had the greatest hits version, but I'm still trying to figure out if there's any difference. It looks like the greatest hit version is a director's cut version, so if you're watching this and if there's any difference between the two, let me know. But as far as I can tell, I think the greatest hits version is the way to go. Romancing Saga, another game. Don't really know too much about this. I do enjoy some of the other Saga games. I have Saga Frontier and a couple other ones. PS2, I got a lot of doubles. Code Veronica X, Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy X-2, and Final Fantasy X. Those were all games I already owned, but for the price I paid for this lot, kind of figured that either I could flip them for a few bucks to put towards another game, Right now I'm trying to trade them for some games that I'm looking for, or just something that I don't have. A couple other games in here that I also had. NHL Face-Off 99. That pretty much could be given away for free, and a beaten up copy of PGA Tour 98. There's about 25 games in this lot, and when I saw it, there was a couple games that really sold me on it, just given how much they go for and the fact that I never see them around town here. But overall, most of the lot, or about half of it, I had already. There was a greatest hits copy of Final Fantasy VIII. I have a black label copy of it already. Again, that goes on the trading pile as well. Final Fantasy IX, same thing. I already have my copy, got it the day it came out. But figured I could, either get a couple bucks for it or hopefully get something I need. And lastly, in the games that I already have was a green label copy of Chrono Cross. And same thing. Hopefully I can turn that into something that I'll get to play. Then we have a few PS1 games that I didn't have, so just going to go through those quickly. Martian Gothic, going to keep that one. Golden Tee Golf. I love the arcade. I love the trackball game. Definitely going to keep that one. Fifth Element. I know this is supposedly a terrible game, but you know what? I tend to like, or I like to have some of the terrible games because they're usually good for a night of game playing with Tyson. We'll make a stack of games of usually terrible games. Be like, okay, we're going through this entire stack. We're not going home until it's over. So that will probably end up in the pile. Final Round Golf. Colony Wars Vengeance. And Death Trap Dungeon. And to wrap this up quickly, the three games that kind of sold me on the lot. I'd seen these, and then the guy really wanted to sell everything together, and pretty much for what I paid for the whole lot is what I would have relatively been wanting to pay for these three games alone. So the first one was Vagrant Story. A couple cracks in the case, but everything's there. I played this game. I rented it when it first came out, and not a huge fan, but there's some good things about it, and definitely looking forward to giving that a try. Next one was Wild Arms 2. I have Wild Arms 1, 3, 4, 5, and Alter F. So this is pretty much the only one I needed. Same thing, really great shape. Both discs and the instruction manual, really good shape, and yeah, nothing more to say about that. And the last one was a game that I used to own. I bought it from a local game store called Microplay, and it has 4 discs to it, but unfortunately when I bought the game, disc 2 didn't work, and they didn't have any more copies, so I had to trade it back in, I guess not trade it, return it. And I think I got like WCW Nitro and a couple other games for it. But Kudelka for PS1. This is one that I've been looking for a while. It doesn't really come up that often. Goes for a pretty decent price online. Definitely something I wasn't going to pay $60 for, but really looking forward to finally owning this game again and giving it a chance at the PlayStation 1. So, anyways, that was the lot. And there was a special prize in the bottom. I got this beautiful Crayola blue crayon, or is it even blue? Wow, it's a discount crayon when it doesn't even tell you what color it is. Anyways, that's everything. Very happy with the pickup, and thanks for watching.